Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Scott with 3 Guns Down, and this is a Warframe guide. This guide is to building Rhino, of course. Rhino's a big, hefty Warframe with lots of armor, lots of shields, and lots of health, and he's pretty much the tank, other than Frost, which we will compare him to later. Really hefty Warframe, as I said. This video we're going to go over how to get his parts and the main key components of every Warframe you need, and some other rarer pieces. So if you're looking in how to farm Warframe in a more efficient guide, this is definitely for you. So let's get straight into it. First off, to get the system chassis, or to get the Rhino chassis, Rhino systems, and Rhino helmet, you need to go to Venus, and on Venus you will go to Fossa, and on Fossa you will fight Jackal. Jackal's not that hard of a boss, honestly. If you have a maxed out Warframe with good weapons, you can clear him very easily. I have a Boltor at level 30, potatoed as well, and if you don't know what potato is, it's an Orkin reactor. I think it's reactor, Orkin catalyst reactor, whichever one goes in the weapons. It's potatoed, lots of mods on it. I can solo him myself. I'd pretty much use up all my ammo though, and then I have to melee my way out. However, with a group of 4, if you're a low Warframe, you could very easily clear this with a group of 4, as I said before. Jackal has 4 real main abilities that you should worry about. The first one is his Stomp, much like a Shockwave Moa. He produces a Shockwave, at which point he sends a radial Shockwave throughout the room. This Shockwave can be easily avoided, of course, by jumping. Unfortunately, not by floating. Damn. He also has an ability where he shoots rocket out amongst the room at everybody else. In order to avoid this ability, simply just run behind a pillar or run away from the spot you're standing in. It seems to focus on where you were previously standing. I think it is possible to keep him from doing this ability entirely by shooting the little floaty things that carry him, the orange orbs. That's a theory though, and still an experimentation. Don't take my word for it. And apparently Jackal himself can float. I know, he's Jesus. In order to kill Jackal, all you have to do is shoot one of his legs, focus on it, then he will be crippled, go to the ground, and then focus on his face. Melt it away. After you've done that, he will die and drop stuff. You'll probably have to farm him 7 or 8 times in order to get all the things to drop for Rhino. It's fairly easy, actually, to get everything for Rhino to drop. And as I said before, if you're a high Warframe like a level 30 Excalibur with good weapons and good mods, you could probably do this on your own. Now, on to the materials, the more key materials that you will need in order to get Rhino. Now, as I said before, Jackal is on Fossa in Venus. He's very easy, very reachable, one of the first real bosses you come to, and one of the first real Warframes for you to farm. Let's go to the materials. Now, alloy plates, I prefer to go to Venera on Venus. It's a defense mission for Corpus to get alloy plates. Take it to round 15, you get a good, generous amount of alloy plates. In my opinion, I think that's a very good spot to go. Next, after that, we're going to go for a control module. Now, to get a control module, you have to go to Neptune. When you're on Neptune, you want to go to Hyena in Samanthe. I'm assuming the S is silent. Why do they name them weird names? I have no idea. While you're farming Hyena, you will get your control modules. These control modules are essential for every Warframe systems. As you can see, I've got Trinity and Banshee currently ready to go. I just lack the funds. And that's essential for every single Warframe. So Hyena on Samanthe in Neptune. That's where you're going to get your control modules. Then you're going to go to Earth, and you're going to go to Pacific and get Rubido. You could also farm the boss here and get Neurodes, which are used in other applications of making things, but if you're just going for Rubido, you could just go to Pacific. And it's an infestation mission, bring fire. Next is off to Saturn on Tethys to kill Sargeus Ruck and get some Orkin cells for your Warframe. And then you want to go to Jupiter, Themisto, and get your neural sensors by killing Golem. Those are the main components and the harder to get components that you are going to need for this Warframe. Now, as far as his abilities, he has pretty much a Rhino version of the Slash Dash. Here is Rhino Charge. He dashes through his enemies and tears them to tiny bits and pieces. It's really helpful, really cool, especially to have on a tank. This is Radial Blast. It liquefies your enemies pretty much. Air or ground, don't matter. This is Iron Skin. It's extremely useful. At maxed out, it increases your armor up to 80%. As you can see here, I have this Moa shooting me, Railgun Moa shooting me with Railgun. I was only taking 20 damage to my shields, then I started taking 60 after it went off. So yeah. This is Rhino Stomp. It's pretty much bullet time. Gives you a nice breath from your enemies when it's necessary. All in all, Rhino is a great frame to use and really fits the hack and slash style. Slap some vitality, redirection mods, and still fiber mods on him, and you're good to go hack and slash with a big old axe. Lots of fun. Rhino also enjoys dubstep. Couldn't make him do this if I tried. Yes, I tried. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this Warframe guide. I'm Scout with 3 Guns Down. Hope to see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and leave your comments below so I can get you some feedback. See you later.